I wanted to talk about. When I was reading it, I was interested in the presence of recordings throughout the work. And I wondered if you guys had anything to share, because the whole piece is about this process of recording history, it seems to me. So I wondered if you guys had any thoughts on how you're contributing to that legacy and the story that's being told.
Well, I think it's about recording history. It's also about decoding oral history,
Yes.
and deciphering the stories we tell, and sort of figuring out who that person is based on, you know, the way they tell their story. It's a lot about myth, and it's a lot about, you know, what was real, what's more real than.
Well, it even speaks in the play. Is Charlotta speaking the truth? And Doug, as the playwright, wants her truth to be the truth. And what is his obligation as a playwright? I think one of the most interesting things about the play is that it's not just Charlotta's story, it's Doug's story as well, which is, as CJ said, discovering what's underneath oral histories. We all tell stories to ourselves. We all create our own mythologies. What is truth? Truth is what helps us to survive, whatever it is. So definitely, I think all art is about recreating some aspect of the truth, and it's also about remembering history. I mean, there are things we only know or understand about a certain time period through the art of that time period. So
Yeah, and a lot of the moments in Charlotta's life in the play are hung on historical moments as well.
Right.
So you have the context of what's going on in Berlin in the 40s and the 60s and the 70s, and sort of how that's informing her life experiences and the paths that she's needed to navigate to survive, really.
that we as Americans don't even understand.